Bullying, it's a common term that we hear all too often these days, and that's exactly what we're talking about with our coastal expert, Michael Porter with Horizons Behavioral Health. Hi, Michael, it's great to see you again.
Hi, Natalie. It's always a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
So, of course, we hear a lot about bullying, but for viewers who may not know the real definition of what bullying is all about, what is bullying?
Literally threatening, intimidating another person, and doing it repetitively over and over. You're threatening, you're intimidating another person. It can be verbally or it could be visually with hostile looks, and even physically with the way you touch the person.
You know, and I've often heard people say that sometimes kids don't even realize that they're being bullied or that they're bullying another. Are there different types of bullying?
Yes, and I'm glad you asked that question. Sometimes in social settings, a child may be teased, or let's say you got a group of guys together, and one is putting the other in a chokehold, and the others are laughing, but the kid who's being choked is like really afraid and a little tearful. Then he's punched a little later, but he figured, well, these are my friends and it's okay, but it's not okay. And he feels that something is wrong, but can't put it together. Or an adolescent girl, or even an elementary age girl who's being teased about her physical appearance or something, but she feels, okay, well, they're just talking, it's okay, it bothers me, but it's okay. And some kids don't have that radar, if you will, to say, wait a second, if you're my friend, why are you saying these ugly things about me? Why are you doing this if you're my friend?
So, Michael, I know at Horizons Behavioral Health, you guys deal with a lot of children. And as a counselor, are some children more likely to be bullied than others?
Yes. Kids who may be somewhat passive, quiet, withdrawn, they may not be very chatty, but that's just a part of their makeup. They can be targeted. Kids who are trying to, quote, kiss up to other kids, the kids who are popular, that want to be accepted by these popular kids, they are very vulnerable to being bullied. Kids who are insecure about whether it's their physical appearance or something social, if they're insecure, they are more likely to be vulnerable to bullies.
So what about on the other side of that? Are some kids more prone to being a bully?
Mm-hmm. Some kids who have a lot of suppressed anger can take it out on other kids. They may be angry about something happening at home, but they're not talking about it. It's not being dealt with, so they get into the school environment and they take things out on other kids who they feel they can, people literally only bully someone they feel they can manage, especially with kids and adolescents. If they think that if it comes to a physical fight, I can win, they're more likely to say, okay, and I could bully this person. They won't bully someone who they feel that could best them physically. It's a kind of pretty primitive way of thinking, but that's a lot of what happens. But kids who are, and then kids who may be jealous of another kid for whatever reason, whether it's physical appearance or the shoes they wear, the purse she carries, or the guy she's dating, and jealousy can lead to bullying.
What can parents do if their child is being bullied, teased, or picked on? Or what if they find that their child is the bully? What can they do? If
the child is being bullied, the parents should take immediate action to meet with the principal and teachers in the school. The child should know that it's important that the child know mom and dad are physically going to the school to talk to the principal and others about what's happening to me. That way the child is not feeling isolated, alone, and helpless.
They have the support they need.
Exactly. And it's incumbent upon the school to do something about it. To literally, the principal can call the parents of the child, of the bully, can call the bully's parents and explain to them, hey, this is an anti-bully state. There's a state law against bullying, and your child is doing this to some other kids, and we need it to stop, or I'll have to take further action against your child. So the principal, the school officials should take a hard stance, because when other kids see the bullying stops, when they see the bully stop, and they know that, wow, the bully's parents or the bully was told, here's what's going to happen, it discourages them from becoming bullies. Now, if a parent has a child who is the bully, they need to really try to understand, what is the reason, what is it about these other kids that you're being so mean and nasty towards them? What is going on with you? You're hitting people, you're saying ugly things, you're taking things from people. What is happening with you? Because it's unacceptable.
And of course, that's why Horizons Behavioral Health, you guys are the experts, and you can provide so much help to parents and children dealing with issues such as bullying. Thank you so much, Michael, for coming in today and for all the work and the information that you provide from Horizons Behavioral Health.
Well, thank you for having me, Natalie, and it's a pleasure to be on the show again.
If you'd like more information on Horizons Behavioral Health or any of our coastal experts, just go to our webpage, WSAV.com.